This is exactly right.
When a charming neurosurgeon rode into Frontier Town selling a persona of confidence and care, patients trusted him.
He wore cowboy boots in the operating room and became sought after by patients.
He promised to heal them. Instead, he left a trail of broken bodies.
This is a story of greed, betrayal, and a fight for justice.
Listen to Dr. Death, the Cowboy, wherever you get your podcasts, or binge the entire series right now, only with Audible. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Steven.
Yes.
Oh my God. This feels like Poltergeist Part 4 or something.
It has a Duran Duran quality to it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Steven, look, we're your mothers, and we're really proud of you.
That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Now, what setting was that on?
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova.
It's amazing what you can do with that.
Yeah, it was. So each time it's been like a different like drum setting on the Casio. So
The first one was Samba.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
I really thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was like haunting.
Now, was it a conscious choice to pull your own vocals out and just let it be an instrumental?
I just wanted to. I don't know. I just wanted something with some glockenspiel in it. You know? Felt
You
like
wanted to glock around?
Yeah. You got to pull out that Glock every once in a while. That was gorgeous.
It's
Thank you.
really good.
Yeah. Karen, do you ever get like, I wrote that song?
Yeah, I get really pissed. But then I go through all these other emotions.
Like hungry,
Lonely, tired, angry,
Right.
shut down, entirely shut down.
Yeah, like, there's a dog over there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
distracted.
Right.
Distracted is the final stage of grief.
distracted by dogs is a special.
No, I love this idea that Steven's reconnoitering the theme song. Because we're probably all a tiny bit, 52, right? We've heard it 52
jealous.
times.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's, we need a refresher. I like the idea.
And it's a fun, reconnoitering.
We have to reconnoiter.
I've never heard that. Is
Really?
that Yiddish?
It's my Irish grandmother used to say it. Say Yiddish words.
Yeah, no.
She was fluent.
And saying Yiddish words every once in a while.
Do you know what's funny? I actually just thought of this the other day because somebody was telling a story about maids. My grandmother was a maid. She came to this country when she was like 17, and she was a maid in San Francisco until she got married, basically.
Amazing.
So like
a maid.
a maid sing.
Yeah.
For like 15 years.
That should have been.
And one of the places that she
Oh my God.
worked in, no, it's not going to be scary, but it's just, she worked for a family that lived in Seacliff, which is like the ritziest part of San Francisco, as you might know. It's like nobody knows that it's there.
I don't
because
know what that is, and I live there.
You know what it is? when you're driving over the Golden Gate Bridge to go to San Francisco, the left-hand side is the marina and Fisherman's Wharf and all that stuff. The right-hand side looks like a forest, but that's actually mansions.
No, I did not know that.
It's hidden mansions. And so my grandmother was a maid for a family. Well, she just called them the Jews. And and she would always say, I think the Jews are nice.
The Jews are real nice.
Oh, I worked for nice Jews. But there was
and then you and I came together and you were like, I think the Jews are nice.
I think she cracked the door open in my mind.
I podcast with a nice Jew.
Grandma,
you say.
I think you'd be proud about that we're still in cahoots with nice Jews.
And they're still nice Jews.
They're still out there.
What year was that?
Like the fucking 30s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody liked us back then.
Well, nobody liked anybody.
Nobody liked the Irish.
No.
Everyone fucking...
That was back when there were signs that say don't hire the Irish in every store.
They thought that the two of us were a fucking plague on humanity. And you know what? They can suck it. Am I wrong?
I mean, were they wrong or were they wrong?
I mean, who's on top now with a podcast? Me and you.
Grandma, check it out.
Grandma, let me show you something.
She'd be like, I don't like all the talking.
You called her vulgar.
She would actually be insanely pissed about the Fs. All those Fs.
The French is what you're saying.
She doesn't like when I speak French because she doesn't like the French. Who does?
Wow.
Stephen, pull it.
Stephen, take all that out.
Welcome to my favorite murder.
Oh my God, what is wrong with
That's a bad start in terms of the racist issues.
Favorite murder. That Irish person is Karen Kilgariff.
And that Jewish person is Georgia Yale Hardstark. That's the fastest Jewish name I could think of.
It's Georgia Los Angeles City College dropout Hardstark would be more accurate. I didn't go to Yale.
I meant the Jewish name Yale, Yael.
Oh, yeah, like Yael.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Like the gorgeous chick from Orange is the New Black?
Yeah. Which one?
That's her name. The one who's like, when me and so are going to get married. Bora.
Yes.
She is.
Her first name's Yael.
Yael. And she was in an episode of the show called. Steven, help me out here. Deadbeat. Okay, it's the show called Deadbeat about a dude who's a drug dealer in Manhattan. And there's a special episode that's like the dog episode, and it makes no sense. It's on HBO, I think. And the people who wrote it were like, this is this episode, and sent it to HBO. And they're like, you can't give us any notes on it. Like, they were hard, which is like unheard of.
Right.
Like they're just like, no notes. And it is one of the most gorgeous. Steven, can you find out what the name of the episode? Like, it's one of the most gorgeous episodes of television.
Is this a new TV show called Deadbeat?
It's newish, yeah. I think it's first season, but it's kind of a show. The episode is just in the perspective of this dog.
Yeah.
And Yael is the dog walker, and you're just going to fall in love with her. Like, she's so... Anyway, what were we talking about? This is a murder. So this is a murder podcast.
We're in the intro. But it's good to know it's pronounced Yael.
That's what I think. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, you're asleep?
I'm asleep.
Let's see. Should we update anything? Well, this just happened on Twitter as we were like in between one recording and another. I looked down at my Twitter and somebody had written, have you heard about the New Hampshire murder castle? You guys have to talk about it. So I immediately send back a message saying, what are you talking about in all caps? Because I was like, there's another murder castle. Like, how do I not know about this? And then he wrote back, yeah, H.H. Holmes. And I was like, that's Chicago. God damn it. But then he started laughing and was like, oh my God, you're right. But apparently H.H. Holmes is from New Hampshire. Oh. He was probably just either flipped it or was at the beginning of the story. He was at the beginning of the book about H.H. Holmes.
That's actually one of the funniest ones that people ask us about. Like, if we know, do we know H.H. Holmes? And it's like, that one is just like, it's like asking us if we know about Ted Bundy.
Yeah, or like, have you ever eaten at McDonald's? Yeah. It's like, I really do.
They're amazing chicken. They're filet of fish.
Not to be anything about it except for the guy built a murder castle. You got to know if you're even slightly interested in true crime.
If like Leonardo DiCaprio is even thought about as a main character in this movie, which he is, like we've probably heard about it.
I would say.
Who do you think would play Ted Bundy?
Well, Greg Kinnear pops to mind.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that?
I did just now. I've never thought about that before.
No, I was like, I can't think of anyone. That is perfect.
Because he's kind of got dead eyes.
And he kind of is like, he's not hot enough to be like hot charming, but he's like charming enough to be like hot because he's charming.
You trust that face.
Yeah.
We just have to dye the hair.
And he could become a little, like the eyebrows need to get a little more pointed.
Yeah, he has to get a little more sinister and probably a little skinnier.
Yeah.
But that guy in like a cable knit sweater who's like, please help me to my Volkswagen that doesn't have a passenger seat in it.
You're fucking Greg Kinnear.
You're getting in there.
Dude.
What do you got?
The show's called High Maintenance.
Well, that was not even close to what I fucking... Deadbeat is the one where the guy's roommate was a ghost. Jesus Christ.
From what?
Oh my God.
I've heard of High Maintenance. I've heard it's really good.
Okay, High Maintenance makes more sense.
Is what we're trying to say.
Yes, and the episode is called Grandpa, and it says, when Chase and his sensitive yet fun-loving dog Gatsby move from the suburban Midwest to Queens, culture shock takes its toll.
Yeah, that's
until they cross paths with Beth, a cute, whimsical dog walker.
Yeah,
Ale. But this episode has nothing to do with the season. It's like the whole show is about this dude, High Maintenance, who sells pot.
Yeah.
On his bike. And then there's this random dog episode and he's like, the guy's in it, but he's not, the episode isn't about him. And it's just such a gorgeous, listen, everyone has been fucking commenting and being like, thank you for recommending Fleabag. It was amazing. So fucking trust me right now, please. That this,
they do.
I know. That's what I'm
Are you yelling at me?
No, I'm yelling at the fucking that I got that wrong. So wrong. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
You know why I bet? You like Fleabag, and then Deadbeat almost seems like the beat in between High Maintenance and Fleabag. Deadbeat goes
Fleabag,
right in there.
High Maintenance.
I just want to know who makes that show that they can go to fucking HBO and say, you don't get to give us notes.
I think that they don't care. Like, I think that they're not, I don't know. Like someone I knew who's really cool who makes documentaries was friends with them and they don't give a shit. Who is it?
It's a husband and wife team, Ben Sinclair and Katja Bleachfeld.
Huh.
So they're like, fuck you, dude. We're fucking good.
Yeah, it usually doesn't work that way.
No.
Though. That's what I'm saying.
No. So
that's very cool.
You'll cry.
You know who else did that?
Who?
All of the people who would be, I believe, James Burrows, Matt Groening, everybody who said they were going to make The Simpsons. They went to Fox and said, we'll make this, but you don't get to give us notes.
Like, who were they? All they've done is the Tracy Ullman show at that point, right?
No. James Burrows, he's like legend, right?
Oh.
Like they had basically, they basically said, we'll make this deal with you and all that, but you just can't.
They won't do that again.
They won't.
Until My Favorite Murder, the comedy TV show. That's also a game show. That's what it's called. Comes out and we're like, you can't tell us what to do. And they're like, great, well, we're not giving you a TV show. And we're like, fine.
Fine, go ahead. Sink your goddamn boat.
Yeah, we got a podcast. Oh, you know what we even mentioned is that this is the first fucking episode in my new apartment.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we should be talking about.
We should start with that and how high these ceilings are.
Yes, this is cathedral-esque.
I mean, you'd think that if they were going to make ceilings this high, they would also not make them fucking popcorn. But I guess I'm not an architect, so I don't know. But however,
look, you can take that out. You can scrape it off.
You know how much that costs? So much money.
I know.
Oh,
I was just trying to make you feel better.
Thank you, but I don't care. It's fine.
It looks great. You know, also they're so high up you can't see it.
Okay. Yes. Popcorn ceiling and Venetian blinds kill me, but or not. What are they called? What are those called?
Yeah, I think those are like horizontal or vertical blinds.
Vertical. Fuck. Well, anyways, I hate them. But otherwise, this apartment is amazing.
This is a great apartment.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and also you just moved here. You're like, you got to get in and get your stuff going.
Place I've ever lived in my life.
It's great. It's really fun. It's got a good open floor plan.
Yeah.
Good
when
vibes.
The apocalypse comes, we're on the 3rd floor, so like we're safe.
The water coming up, the people scratching at the side of the building. You're safe.
Oh, it's good. All right.
That's good.
Oh, I forgot to mention this last week when it mattered, when it had any fucking. All right. So these two dudes who were into the podcast messaged Justin. We're like, hey, we're super in the podcast. We're writing it. We are writers on the show, The Real O'Neills. Will you guys be in an episode? And Karen was like, I have a day job and have a fucking normal life. And I was like, I don't. I'll be on it. And so I went on and was on it, and it's on tonight, which is 2 days after this is going to air.
2 days. Yeah.
Before.
You will be 2 days after in hearing this.
But you can watch it online places.
That's right.
So it's these fucking sweet angels, Josh Kirby and John Vellis, who like, they wore, so we recorded this thing and they wore My Favorite Murder shirts to the fucking recording of this episode. Like there was a ton of people on set, and every time someone would meet me, and like I was an extra on, like they didn't have to be nice to me, and they were like, she has a podcast. Like they were so nice and wonderful people. And one of them was fucking Henry Zabrowski's college roommate, which is so insane. Anyways, I'm on it in a fucking dance sequence, and I get my baby stolen, and it's fun. And so if you want to watch it, check it out.
Go watch Georgia.
The Orpheum this Saturday.
That's right. That should be exciting. The LA Riot Fest Comedy Festival. And we're at the Orpheum Theater.
Should we put it up next week? If it doesn't suck.
Yes. That should be the bar.
If we can have a week off, we should try so hard on Saturday so we can have a week off.
Actually, yes, let's try really hard because I need a week off because work is getting insane.
Are you about to start filming?
The week after, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you're like twisting all the knobs. What do they call it? Like,
yeah, we're going to twist some knobs and we're going to push some levers up and then pull them back down. All that stuff, which is really hard for me. The stuff I don't like the most.
You can't even chew gum and chew gum at the same time.
Ugh, it's the worst.
I was thinking that we could have Guy Brennan back on, whose show you're
currently on, yeah.
Right. But what if we like have people write in and ask their legal questions that they're curious about? Like, what the fuck is this thing and that thing? Like, you have to write it in that sentence.
And then he's like, yeah, I don't know what those things are.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Oh, no. I was just trying to make a joke. I don't know. Yeah. I think if we had something specific and like led it through to a certain topic.
Okay. We should have him back on them because that was a good episode.
No, he's great. Very good. And then it's like just kind of it's fun to have it's third person.
Yeah. And not tell horrifying murder stories. Hey, speaking of.
Hey.
Is there anything else you want to? Correction corner, merch corner, myfavoritemurdershirts.com. We're working on new designs and things and stuff, and it's going to be great forever. Oh, and myfavoриtemurder.com for the live show stuff. We have a show in Pennsylvania that we need to sell more tickets for, guys.
Oh, yeah. So go onto the website. And if you live in Pennsylvania and you go on there and you see if it's near you.
I don't know.
But wait, you have a story about your Uber driver. Dude.
I need to write shit down.
Dude.
Oh, my God. Let's start over. Let me start with this. Thank you for reminding me.
No, that's why I write things on my list.
My therapist today, I was like, what's wrong with my memory? And she was like, well, you're sleep deprived and anxious. Those will fuck with your memory. I'm like, okay, I feel good about it, but now I don't feel good about it. Okay. So I got an Uber to go to our Cracked podcast live show at UCB, which I think they're going to put up soon. Which was so much fucking fun. And Cracked Podcast they're like awesome dudes. So on my way there, like, I get picked up. I'm leaving a party and I shame Vince and Joe DeRosa for like saying goodbye and like leaving me there to wait for an Uber. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm just shaming them. So I get picked up by this dude who looks like he could murder me, but he ended up being super fucking cool. He looks like he goes outside of Burning Man. You know what I mean? Like he stays near,
real outsider.
Yeah. Like he can't afford tickets and he like sells drugs outside of Burning Man. But like I feel safest around those people more than like normal people.
Those are your people.
Yeah. Sure. Those Burning Man outside people.
Yeah.
So he's like, so what are you going to UCB for? And like chitty chat the way I hate Ubers do. And then I was like, oh, I have this podcast. And he was like, what is it about? I'm like, well, murder. And, I kind of like slowly got some out of it. And then he was like, oh, hey, what's funny, I grew up a couple doors down from John Wayne Gacy. So I was like, wait, what? And I was like around the time, he's like, I went to a party where my friend had him as a clown at our party.
Wait, he was a kid?
He was a kid.
Oh.
His friend hired John Wayne Gacy to be a clown.
Pogo the clown.
Pogo the clown at his birthday party.
Fuck.
And he said that, John Wayne Gacy would come to their school and watch wrestling matches. And I was like, well, wasn't it weird? And he was like, yeah, everyone knew it was weird that this guy was into it, but he would then bring them back to his house and his wife. And I was like, wait, he had a wife? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He would bring them down. And then what you've told me before is how he would be like, let's have this wrestling thing. I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
Yeah.
He knew all that because that happened to people in his town. And his wife would just be like, oh, he brought these kids down with him and they never came back up. Whatever.
Yeah, that's the wife that eventually left him because that kept happening. And she's just like, this is so weird.
She wasn't calling the cops. She was just like, goodbye.
She didn't know what was going on down there. It was just kind of like,
you don't leave someone with not like knowing what's going on.
Oh yeah. It was the 70s. I think people did that all the time in their marriages. It's like, we're going to go have man time in our man cave downstairs. And she's like, okay, I'm going to bed.
But with children, like if she was suspicious enough to leave him, she should have told the cops of her suspicions.
Oh, I can't speak to this at all.
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, like on my way to a fucking...
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
You know what I mean? Like, should have not married him to be... You're married a clown.
Look, listen.
Look and listen.
Look, learn. The handcuffs alone. Get out of there.
Yeah. Like, no, the going to wrestling matches and having kids over for wrestling alone. Like, if Vin started doing that, I'd be like, well, this isn't gonna...
This will not stand.
You're going to prison.
You'd be like, one hand on the hip. Hey, listen, mister.
Yeah. Goodbye.
911 in the other hand. Well, that's awesome. I mean, that's the magic of getting into just anyone's car.
Try it. Everyone give it a shot. That's why we have this podcast. Is people just get into people's cars.
It was kind of funny though, because on my way, of course, Georgia got there before me because I was late. And on my way, I was texting like, I'm on my way here, whatever. And then Georgia texts, my Uber driver used to live across the street from John Wayne Gacy. And then I was like, you are lying. And all my responses were accusing her of being a liar.
Like I make shit up all the time.
I just wouldn't accept it. This is not the truth.
And I was like, I'm not fucking kidding.
The other thing I was going to say is, and I want to say that I was trying to look up the name, but I realized I was being rude to you, so I just put my phone down. But I want to say her name is Marjorie. I don't think that's right though. But we have a person who listens to our podcast and loves it, and also who comes to mine and April's Improv Lab show every month, which we really appreciate because God knows you don't want an empty room at the Improv Lab when you're trying to do a comedy show.
Is it every first Wednesday of every month?
It's the second Wednesday, I think, of every month. Second Wednesday of every month.
At the Improv Lab on Melrose. Yes.
Yeah, at 10 p.m. It's called Business Class. It's a real good time. But anyway, there's a girl that I met there on our first business class and who was like, love the podcast, blah, blah, blah. And has been super supportive. Well, I walked in to the last show we did, and there's like kind of an entranceway at the Improv where people stand around, smoke and talk or whatever. And she's just sitting at a table with her friends. And just as I walked by, she just held out her hand and handed me 3 decks of cards. So I stopped and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then I look, and they're the cold case cards that we were talking about on the podcast. And she got them for us. We all got a pack, and we got 2 Floridas and a Connecticut, I believe.
They're the cards that, excuse me, they're the cards that the law enforcement would, like deck of cards, of playing cards that the law enforcement would give to inmates to play cards with, but there would also be cold cases of like murders and all these things on each one, like explaining them, hoping that one of the people in prison would recognize them or feel like compelled. Thank you. In prison and compelled. I just made those into one word.
Yeah, you just combined it.
To talk.
which was a good idea. And
Right.
when you look at them, it's kind of creepy, but then it's also fascinating. Like you just want to look at every single card. Sorry, Steven just handed me her name, and it is Miranda.
Same thing.
Miranda. What did I say?
Like Miranda writes.
Maribel, some horrible thing. Miranda, thank you so much for thinking of us and getting the thing that we were so excited to even talk about.
Yeah, no, it's super cool.
It was basically, this is like the partner item to the murder cards that we were, the baseball cards that we were looking at that Steven got for us for Christmas.
I mean, we're just going to keep fucking compiling cards.
We just love cards. Hallmark, paint,
That's it.
chip,
Yep.
cards.
Yeah.
All right, that's all our business, right?
I think so.
Has it been 45 minutes yet? We got to hit that mark.
Cut half that out, Steven.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty, and I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye. Think you're first.
All right.
Right?
I'm going to take it. I'm going to fucking take it.
Take it and do it.
Limit.
Love it.
Limit.
To the limit.
Close time. Remember close time?
Yes. What was the theme? Can you think of the tune?
Yes. Hold on. Because my mom worked there for a while. Wait. Start it. Something, close. That's not it. Something. Remember the one where it was like a girl getting ready in her room, and you would you were watching through the window, and it ended up being like a dude cross-dressing, but it was like so edgy and cool.
What
Yes,
are you talking
I
about?
swear.
Was that for Banana Republic?
It was Charlotte Russe. Like they had it in between, like, I swear this was on like America's Most Wanted, like commercials. I want to make Steven look it up, but it's just so complicated.
I mean, I can't
time.
even. It was for close time. All I can think
thought
of
it was
is
close time.
I went to see the Golden Girls live, which is Drew Droege, Jackie Beat, Sam Pancake, Sherry Vine. Unbelievable word for word reenactments of,
Is that what
Golden
it is?
Girls episodes.
I see it on Instagram, but I don't know what it is.
You have to go. It's so funny. I told Joe DeRosa about it because he is obsessed with the Golden Girls.
Oh my God.
And he was like so mad that he hadn't gone. But
H. Allen Scott, he has a Golden Girls podcast. Have you met him? He's the best.
No.
You got to bring him.
But in between the scenes, they go to real like mid 80s commercials. And so there was the Shasta commercial. I want to pop. I want to Shasta. There were all these commercials.
Remember the bubble gum one with two twins? Double bubble?
Double mint?
Double mint gum. It's a statement of the great mint from Double Mint Gum. Close. The reason I remember Close Time is because my mom worked for them, and they had this commercial where the like cute hot model would walk out and like kick her leg and like keep walking. I was like, Close Time. And so my mom came home crying one day. It was like I was walking out of a meeting and I tried to do the like Close Time kick, like as a cute joke to end it. And she like put my skirt caught and her skirt was too tight and she just kicked both of her legs out from under her.
And fell down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, that's such a Georgia move. So I cannot think of Close Time without my mom kicking her fucking legs out.
Close Time is like the place where we beg my mom to take us. And
To get shoulder pads.
She would be exhausted from work. And we'd be like, I just need one shirt. And you'd want to like shop the whole store. And my mom would be like, 5 more minutes and like going crazy.
Like cheap hangers and these like sad metal fucking racks.
And nothing ever fit me. Everything was too small where I'd be like, I want these tiny pants, but I couldn't wear anything.
For us, that was Mimi's Cafe. And my mom would order a fucking glass of wine from the poor fucking hostess who couldn't serve wine and just sit in the fucking waiting area.
Oh, waiting for a table.
Just chug wine. Cool, moms.
Anyway.
Oh, wow. Where are we? What's happening? Has it been 45 minutes yet? Okay, great.
We're almost there.
I'm about to blow my nose on my shirt.
Really?
Can you guys confirm? Can you confirm?
Actually just happened.
I don't have a tissue. Can everyone confirm that was on my... I don't have a tissue. It's
she
okay.
doesn't give a fuck.
It was either my shirt or my cat that was on my lap, and I chose my shirt.
Oh,
all right.
All
okay.
right.
All right. Here we go.
Ooh.
All right. So remember...
This time.
We'll take it too. No. Not the same thing.
Not the same thing.
All right. So, last week I talked about Megan's.
This is your serious voice.
Yeah. With clearly, I'm about to. There's a cross-eyed cat staring at me the whole time. Megan's Law. Talked about that, right? So then I was like, hey, what's another one of those that like we don't know the history of? So January 17th in 1996, which is exactly 21 years ago today. So 9-year-old Amber Hagerman is riding her bike in the parking lot of an abandoned Winn-Dixie in Arlington, Texas, and she's with her 5-year-old brother. Have you been to a Winn-Dixie?
No.
I haven't. Have you been to an abandoned parking lot?
Kind of, but just the idea of it simply would not happen. Like
today?
Not since 95. I feel like this idea of children alone
Even
anywhere
96 seems like too... I think that like it took a lot of small towns a while to catch up.
Right, because people thought, oh no, not here, and it's safe here and that
then,
stuff. But like these days,
never. They wouldn't allow people. Well, you would. They wouldn't allow people like children in an abandoned parking lot. They would like
someone would call the
block it
police.
Off, right? Or like you wouldn't be able to get on.
But also anyone passing by would call the police. If there was a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old riding their bikes, it would be like a major. Okay. Anyway.
Well, here's why.
Yeah.
But okay. So they were about 2 blocks from their grandma's house. It was broad fucking daylight, and someone drives into the parking lot, grabs Amber off of her bicycle. Like they didn't even try to like. He just grabs her and drives her away in his black pickup truck. There's one witness to step forward, And he was a neighbor. His name was Jim Cavell. He's a 78-year-old retiree, witnesses the whole thing, calls the police right away. And he says, she was by herself. I saw this pickup. He pulled up, jumped out, and grabbed her. When she screamed, I figured the police ought to know about it, so I called them. That's so fucking Arlington, Texas. Like, well, figured the cops should know. He was nearby about and so this is how he described the person, that he was a white or Hispanic male, 25 to 40, under 6 feet tall, medium build, driving a late 1980s or early 1990s model, full-size, American-made black truck. And then, so Amber's brother, Ricky, goes home, tells his parents what happened. They're freaking out. In the abandoned parking lot of the Winn-Dixie, there's also a laundromat. And I guess it was full of customers, but police thought that a lot of them were in the country illegally. And so when the cops fucking swarmed, they got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And there was a truck that was similar to that of the kidnapper spotted outside before she was taken, outside of the laundromat. But no one ever came forward and said that they know who it was. And there was a $75,000 reward that also had the promise that they wouldn't be deported if they came forward with information, but no one ever came forward. Which I think that they would have if they had known something, right? That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it is.
There's a huge search, and then 4 days later, a security guard who's walking his dog late at night stumbles upon the nude body of Amber. She's in a creek behind an apartment complex, which is less than 5 miles from the grocery store parking lot. Amber only has on a sock on her right foot, and an autopsy reveals that her kidnapper had kept her alive for 2 days. And she was beaten and sexually assaulted, and then her throat was slashed, and she was dumped behind the apartment complex, which like makes you think that he lived there, or at least knew someone who lived there and was staying in town and had some time alone. Like, I don't think it would be someone who actually lives there, because it's too obvious.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, like you're staying
go out your back door.
Right.
Yeah.
You're staying at your brother-in-law's apartment while he's out of town. And yeah. So after the funeral, a woman named Diana Simone, she's just a random woman. She's a massage therapist and a mother, and she's from Dallas, and she fucking calls the radio station, and she's like, hey, if you guys can alert the public to severe weather, why the fuck can't you do the same thing for when children are abducted? She's just like, put some shit together, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Wait, say her name again.
Her name is Diana Simone.
Yeah.
So she's a badass motherfucker. And she says, and I wish I could do this in a fucking Dallas accent, but I don't want to be insulting, that she says, they're saying Amber was taken at 4:00 in the afternoon, thrown in a pickup truck and driven somewhere, and that nobody saw anything. And then she says, I'm sorry, that's not possible. The problem was not that people didn't see them, it's that they didn't know what they were seeing.
Yeah.
So 9 months after Amber's death, radio stations and law enforcement officials in North Texas launch what they call America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response, or Amber Alerts. Mm-hmm. They relay reports of kidnappings to the public, and it's an emergency response system that disseminates information about a missing person, usually a child, by media broadcasting or electronic roadway signs. As of December 23rd, 2015, there have been 800 children rescued and returned specifically because of Amber Alert. But unfortunately, Amber Hagerman's abduction and murder has never been solved.
Oh, no.
I know. And Amber's mom says, I know Amber would be very proud of this. She was always another mommy to all my children, but I also want people to remember Amber, that she had to sacrifice her life for Amber Alert. So like, mom isn't like, empowered and proud of this shit. It's bittersweet for her, like, why did her daughter have to be the fucking namesake of this?
Her child died. Yeah.
So sad. So last year was the 20th anniversary, and they were always like, we're going to get them. And it's sad. And her poor brother, who is 5, is just like, I'm sure he's a mess. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So it's never been solved, but after I did some like sleuthing, the thing I found that the only like connection to an actual person that could possibly be involved that I found was, okay, so in 2010, DNA identified a man that 25 years ago had kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and slit the throat of 8-year-old Jennifer Schuett. And Jennifer survived.
Wow.
And I wrote, and kicked major ass at healing and working on herself. She's made it her life's mission to speak out on behalf of victims. After Jennifer's attack, she lay dying in this fucking field of her.
That's an I survived.
Yep. Have you seen her with the pink? She's got like pink hair and she's kind of like punk and goth.
And the guy took her out of her bedroom through the window.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
And I know.
Okay.
This chick is like the epitome of like, here's how you get back your life.
Yeah, big time.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Yes. So she was in the field at 8 years old for 12 hours before she was discovered. And in her hospital bed, she had to scribble notes to the police. And she said that her attacker said his name was Dennis. And she did this amazing sketch. Like, she was fucking on it. And in it, she was like, I knew I was going to die and I was going to get every little information, like bit of information burned into my head. And it turns out that the dude was a 40-year-old welder from North Little Rock, Arkansas. He had a wife and 3 kids. And his DNA was on file because he had been, like, he has a fucking rap sheet of assaulting and kidnapping women. There's a ghost train going by my fucking new apartment. Okay. So he had been, the normal arrested for rape and assault and only got this many months. And in one case, a weekend in prison for
rape.
It got, pled down to like, bullshit stuff. So he had never actually been really convicted of kidnapping, blah, blah, blah. He confesses to kidnapping, raping, and trying to kill Jennifer Schuett. Her body she was lying naked on her back on top of a fire ant nest. Mm-hmm. 14 hours later, she woke up covered in fire ants. She couldn't move. She tried to scream. Something about the fire ants, though, kept her alive. And I don't remember what it is.
I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, because this is another one that's like crazy. I survived. If you can see it, she's one of those people, like you said, the way she talks about it, you're like badass.
Yeah. Like there's there's something inside of you.
Yeah, when you're losing a lot of blood, you're not supposed to go to sleep, like, so you don't lose consciousness.
Yeah.
And I think they kept her awake.
Oh my God. No. That makes total sense.
I'm pretty sure. You should watch her I Survived. Look up Jennifer in whatever city in Texas this is, because she tells the story.
It's chilling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing with. They do the boho chic. There's mid-century. It's a little bit modern. It's something new. Like there's so many choices in there and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Goodbye. Summer's for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
If you need an oil change, make the smart stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you hit the highway.
Their trained techs can help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
That means they're checking important things before you're halfway to your aunt's house with no cell service.
And these aren't just any techs. Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
The best part, you can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
So before your next long summer ride, pull into Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Okay. So he gets arrested for all of this, which is so similar. And this was in Texas, and she had been kidnapped from a Texas apartment. So, I mean, it's so similar. I don't think they have DNA from Amber's body, so there's really no way to tie it together. And unfortunately, this motherfucking dick sucker killed himself in 2010. But he had confessed, and she says, "You chose the wrong little 45-pound, 8-year-old girl to try and murder. Because for 19 years, I've thought of you every single day and helped search for you. And every year that's passed has given me more strength and drive for when I finally would be face to face with you as I am today," in his sentencing, she said. But motherfucking Bradford hanged himself in his cell. And that's it. And I mean...
So he went to jail for that attack?
He did.
Oh, that's
and
good, at
then
least.
He killed himself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just such a similar... An 8-year-old girl that he kidnapped...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Apart, slit her throat, left her for dead. This one happened to survive in Texas, in the 90s. It's just, so Amber, another person who's done a lot, but at the expense of their life. He looked bummed.
What's that?
He looked bummed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer.
It is a bummer, but I think it's an important story.
Yeah, of
and
course.
It's horrifying that he was never found. What the fuck?
Well, yeah. I was really surprised that you said that because that I know of that little girl because of Amber Alerts. And so I just completely assumed that was a fully, a case that came all the way around and that there was a prosecution for it and that was part of it.
Those two cases, that one and Megan's Law, it's they're more horrifying than you would expect them to be. And they've done a lot, but it's just so heartbreaking.
Yeah, and it's so awful.
Awful, but we should also know about it. And honestly, when I got my cell phone, I turned off the Amber Alert. You can turn off the emergency alerts on your phone, and it made me want to turn mine back on. Because we'll
do it.
I'm going to. What if you fucking see a fucking,
Well, and also, what's the problem? What does it take? It's not interfering with your life or whatever.
And it's just they had so much information to go on based on that track that
if there was a system set up,
they didn't find her.
Yeah,
is scary, and I feel like someone knows their brother-in-law or ex-brother-in-law or cousin or uncle, is suspicious but don't want to come forward.
Yeah.
It's always that,
Yeah. Or your other guy.
Yeah. But someone, yeah.
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 Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, mine is super gross and upsetting. It's I feel like it's always a tiny bit better when it's not a child murder.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Those are
know.
the ones that just get us.
I'm sorry. I know, but I think they're important.
Of course.
I mean, it's horrifying. There's no like, what?
Yes, they're definitely important.
Like I'm apologizing because it's like, it's hard. It's a hard thing to talk about in here.
So this one we have gotten so many tweets about it and so many requests to do this one that I was like, who the fuck is this guy that people keep on being like, how could you not have done this yet? And so I started looking into it, and it is so detailed that what I did was tapped old Sarge Morris.
No, you didn't.
And I was like, can you help me do research? Yeah, girl.
That's not going to make any sense until the week after this episode.
I don't care. And by then it's going to have caught like wildfire.
Sarge Morris over here.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So this is Stephen A. Morris's research, but it's such a good story and it's super intense. It's the story of Luka Magnotta.
The Canadian.
Yes. Dude.
Tell me everything.
We always think the Canadians are so chill.
Sweet angels.
With their maple syrup and their flags.
Yeah.
But not this specific one, who was born Eric Clinton Kirk Newman on July 24th, 1982 in Scarborough, Ontario. When he was 21, we don't know that much about his childhood, but when he was 21, we know that he started stripping in a Toronto club and appearing in low-budget gay porn. So not a glamorous life. And that was in 2003 and 2004. He was convicted of impersonation and fraud after he befriended a mentally incapacitated 21-year-old woman, applied for credit cards in her name, and charged up $10,000 in fees.
So this guy's got some fucking straight off the 21-year-old bat issues.
Some serious issues.
Okay.
I would say narcissism was going to be in there at some point.
Sociopathy?
It's perhaps a sociops.
Let's throw them all in there.
So before he was sentenced to 9 months of community service and 12 months probation, his lawyer actually showed the court a medical record claiming that he had significant psychiatric issues.
Wow. I want to read those reports so bad.
I know, like details.
Yeah. Like some psychologist is sitting there in a fucking room with him and they're like, oh shit.
I'm going to underline significant.
Yeah. This person just like tried to get some money off a person, but this motherfucker is like.
This motherfucker is manipulating mentally handicapped people to get credit cards.
And has like, yes.
Okay.
That's enough.
So this is just, we're laying down a base coat.
It's like when you do your nails.
This is the primer.
This is like when you're making something and you put in the what's the thing with the the carrots and the celery and the
a roux.
Not a roux is the like sauce. No, you're right. Listen, I have a cooking. No, I don't.
Listen, I'm from the cooking channel.
A roux. Yes.
Okay, so. Then
no, it's mirepoix.
A mirepoix. You mean you cut up the onions?
Yes. A roux is the So okay, the
roux is the start of something else,
like a bechamel sauce.
Great.
I was like, wow, it's been a while.
Okay, so in 2006, he legally changes his name from Eric Clinton Newman to Luka Rocco Magnotta. So that's a completely made up name.
Why did he?
Which I love it. He wanted to seem Italian. You know how Italians are. So he applies for bankruptcy in March of 2007, citing illness, lack of employment, insufficient income to pay off his debts. Hey, we've all been there. But then after the bankruptcy, his quest for fame kicks into high gear.
Oh, he was questing for fame?
He's questing for fame in a big way. So he wants money. He wants to live Sheila E.'s glamorous life.
Oh, like you and I know, like at this point, like fame isn't like what people say it is.
Steven, cut that part out.
Fame is still popcorn ceiling, man.
You got to get that popcorn ceiling life.
There's that R. Kelly song called Popcorn Ceiling.
So, okay, so here's what he does. He auditions for a reality show called Cover Guy.
Oh.
You can see the opening credits now.
No.
No, I'm saying in your mind. Cover guy. He declares in his casting video that, quote, a lot of people tell me I'm devastatingly good looking.
You know that shit would sell now, but like whatever year that was, everyone's like, what is this shit?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
he was not chosen.
He was a reject from Cover Guy?
From Cover Guy.
Like, what'll break your heart more?
Then, that he auditions for the reality show Plastic Makes Perfect.
Oh, no.
Flaunting his multiple hair transplants, nose job, explaining how he wanted to get pectoral implants. He was rejected. Yeah.
Explain my face right now.
So it's just not, the fame plan is not going as expected.
To get rejected from the bottom of the barrel, like is the bottom of the barrel show.
You're not good enough for a plastic surgery show.
Yeah.
So then what he started to do was focus his efforts online. So he twice created Wikipedia pages for himself.
Oh, dear.
Only to have them taken down by the self-policing community. Imagine what was on those. It's Wikipedia.
Imagine the self-policing community is like, they let so much shit fly, and then they're like, this fucking idiot?
Not this guy.
Not this fucking idiot.
Then he created the rumor on message boards that he was dating Carla Homolka, the wife of Paul Bernardo, who killed 2 teenagers, along with raping and murdering her own sister.
Oh my God, this is how, okay, I did not understand. In my mind, whenever I saw people write this thing, I thought he was Paul Bernardo. I think I got these whole things confused.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
So this is a guy who, he creates the rumor on message boards that he is dating her.
But he's not the one who killed her sister.
No, that's her husband.
Oh my God. I thought he was the husband.
He really did that. Then the husband goes to jail.
Okay.
She, I think, goes to jail for a while, but then gets out.
Right.
And then he decides to tell people he's dating her now that she's out.
Shit.
To get that kind of infamy. That's the level of celebrity he's going for now.
Yeah.
But then he calls into a radio show to deny the rumors that he started online. Then he visits a newsroom in Toronto. And that's the first time he's on mainstream press talking about it and denying it. He said he dated her in the 90s, not when she got out of jail. All right. So then there's many profiles on various internet, social media, and discussion forums created over several years to plant false or unverified claims about him. And he would himself immediately dismiss these as rumors and hoaxes and a campaign of cyberstalking. According to the police, Magnotta set up at least 70 Facebook pages and 20 websites under different names.
70 Facebook pages?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how many naps that is?
I mean,
instead,
how many other things could you have been doing?
Naps.
How much more plastic surgery could you have gotten? In 2010, this is the part where it's going to turn and you're going to get upset. Okay.
Do children get murdered?
Nope.
Well, then I don't care.
Okay. In 2010, he posted a video called One Boy, Two Kittens.
Oh, no.
Where he asphyxiated 2 tabby cats.
Wait, what? No.
Using a vacuum cleaner.
Stop.
Yeah, and a plastic bag.
This is why I've never heard of him.
And until he was tracked down, he was just known as the vacuum kitten killer.
How does that even work? So you put... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That was a big jump from 70 Facebooks.
I know. Well, here's the thing. All that other stuff isn't working. So he keeps doing things, attempt after attempt after attempt. And people are like, no.
It is.
Right. So then because he's a sociopath, because he doesn't really care and he doesn't have any empathy.
Jesus Christ.
He does that.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now we're in 2012 and it is May 26th and a Montana lawyer named Roger Renville sees a bizarre internet video depicting a man being stabbed and dismembered. He alerts U.S. and Canadian police about this video, and they dismiss it as a fake.
What? He just saw it, like, where?
It was posted, so it was uploaded. It was called One Lunatic, One Ice Pick, and it was uploaded to 2 gore sites, which were super explicit places that were just like super violent.
I love that this guy who's like on gore sites is like, this is too much for me. Like, what, like it had to be that awful.
Well, he's a lawyer, so maybe he was looking on there for this reason.
Okay.
Well, because he reported it to the police.
So it looked like, oh, maybe he's like seen gore, like real crime scenes and bodies, so he knows what it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Holy shit.
Meanwhile, Luka Magnotta has flown from Montreal to Paris, and when he arrives in Paris, he was wearing a wig and a Mickey Mouse t-shirt.
Super chill.
And then, so basically that was on the 26th. It was when he flew to Paris. 3 days later, on the 29th, the residents of his apartment building start complaining of a foul smell.
Nope. Never complained of a foul smell.
So the janitor then discovers a suitcase next to a mountain of garbage bags behind the building, and inside is the headless torso of a man.
Oh my God.
Now, 6 p.m. that same night, a package containing a human foot is received at the Conservative Party of Canada headquarters in Ottawa, and it had been mailed from Montreal. At 9 p.m., a package addressed to the Liberal Party headquarters in Ottawa was discovered by postal employees to contain a human hand.
What the fuck?
So after taking statements and finding evidence in the trash, including a blunt instrument and papers identifying Luka Magnotta, the police enter his apartment.
Wait, so like he did this on purpose? Like sent this shit like knowingly that it was his stuff, like gonna lead to him on purpose? Sounds like it.
No. What do you mean?
Never mind.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's just they found it.
Police enter his apartment, and it's actually a very dark studio apartment. And then they find a bloody mattress and blood in the refrigerator, and scrawled in red ink inside a closet are the words, "If you don't like the reflection, don't look in the mirror. I don't care."
Oh my God.
So an arrest warrant is issued for Luka Magnotta. The Interpol adds him to the wanted list, and people he was in Paris, and he was declared an international fugitive, and the cops start getting a ton of tips that he's at a bar, he's trying to crash a house party. He actually took the bus to Berlin. His name was all over the papers and all over television. And the French media nicknamed him the Butcher of Montreal.
Oh my God.
And the German media nicknamed him the Porno Killer. So
the Butcher of Montreal is way cooler.
That's better. So he gets to... This is my favorite part. In Berlin, he gets to an internet cafe. This is about a week after all that. And the guy that's working there, a man walks in wearing sunglasses and makeup and says, "Bonjour, Internet." And so the guy kind of notices him.
This episode is called Bonjour, Internet.
Right? And so the guy working there recognizes this man's face who walked in, but he can't place it. And so he's looking at the guy. So the guy goes over to a computer and, rents it out. And the guy from his workstation is looking down at the monitor that this guy is using. And he noticed that this man, who was wearing sunglasses, is looking at article after article about the killer in Montreal.
Oh my God.
And so then he puts it together that it's him. So
can you imagine?
So basically they go up and they're just like, "You're that guy, right?" And he goes, "You caught me."
What in the fucking fuck?
Yeah. So he basically got caught because he was Googling pictures of himself.
You idiot.
So
I feel like there's nothing good that happens in internet cafes. And
not anymore.
You know what I mean? Like, something's wrong.
It's over now.
Yeah.
Maybe 1997, 98. That was the last time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Then on June 5th, a package containing a right foot was delivered to St. George's School. Another package containing a right hand was sent to Falls Creek Elementary School in Vancouver. Both schools opened as normal in the following morning, and it was confirmed that both packages were sent from Montreal.
But were they staggered? Like, who was sending them then?
He was sending them all from Montreal. But they were different places, so like Vancouver's further away. Okay. So Magnotta is arrested, and then he's transferred to a Berlin prison hospital, and a psychiatrist believes that he's in a psychotic state.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, the police identify the torso victim as Lin Jun. And he's a 33-year-old Chinese computer science student at Concordia University. It's unclear how he met Luka Magnotta, but
at an internet cafe, I bet.
Well, they say that Magnotta had been posting men seeking men in the men seeking men section of Craigslist under an alias.
So sad.
And so basically they go back and check the video, and they see Lin Jun had entered Luka Magnotta's apartment building, and then like the next day is when they see the video where Luka Magnotta is taking things out and putting them in the garbage can.
He just wanted to love and be loved, and like got murdered. That's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. So then he gets taken back to Canada on a military plane. And then they find Lin Jun's skull at the edge of a small lake in Angrenon Park after they get an anonymous tip. So someone may have found it. And so not only does Luka Magnotta go to trial, obviously he's arrested and charged with murder, but the police charged the website owner who posted one lunatic, whatever the name of that video was. That guy got charged with corrupting morals. One lunatic, one ice pick.
Why?
And he ended up going because it was real.
But he didn't know it was real.
Well, but it's his like responsibility. Right. He I think in watching it, like the lawyer did, you would know.
Yeah. God. So is it out there? Can you I wonder if it's out there.
I have no idea.
Did you ever watch what was that website? It wasn't sick.com, but it was something like that.
Rotten.com?
Rotten.com.
Yeah.
Did you ever click through that?
Yeah.
That's troubling.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But I've seen, go on.
So basically he just goes to court, and they give him a life sentence without the chance of parole for at least 25 years. And they try to say in the court case that he was crazy. And it doesn't work. And he gets basically the full extent. And they added on all these other charges. It was like first-degree murder, but then also committing an indignity to a human body, publishing obscene material, criminally harassing prime minister. I mean, all that sending stuff to government stuff made it all,
So did they say what he had, how he killed the guy, and then was the dismemberment after he was
Well, it's all in the video. So it looked like he stabbed him to death and then dismembered him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you'd watch that being this is fake, and then going back and being no, you fucking watched a murder.
Well, that's why all that stuff is why would you want that in your head? It's such a bummer, and it's such bad vibes. Even if you're faking something like that, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'll look up crime scene photos sometimes, and then there's ones that are they clearly can't be fake, and I'd be nope, it's fake. It's I have to commit to it being fake, or else I'll lose my mind.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's good to have those pictures in your head.
Absolutely not.
No. And it doesn't help you. It's not like you can't imagine what it might be like.
Right.
He also, in 2015, Luka Magnotta, he tried to file an appeal for the convictions, but it didn't work. And he actually withdrew the appeal himself. So apparently someone, I don't know what happened, but
I was cut it out.
He was you know what? I'm going to drop this whole fame thing. Maybe I'm going to try to do something else.
Finally.
I'm gonna get into Buddhism. So that's the
Hot
story.
yoga.
Now I understand why everybody was so obsessed with it, because it truly is insane and horrible and beyond. That's like tabloidy.
I'm gonna listen to other people now, because like I always thought that I never looked that one up. Everyone does constantly want us to do that one, and I always thought it was connected. I got that one and that horrible couple kind of
the Paul Bernardo case.
Yeah, I always kind of thought it was the same thing. I was like, I don't need to know about this one. Like, yeah, we know it's boring. You know, they fucked her sister and they killed her, and like now she's out and it sucks. But like, I didn't realize
that's boring.
No, it's just one of the ones that everyone knows about. You know what I mean? So I didn't realize. I have never heard any of that.
I know. Me either. I didn't know it was that like crazy detailed. I didn't know he was like, the idea that you're sending body parts to the prime minister or to like grammar schools, all those things where, and then knowing his whole thing of wanting to be famous.
Like you're that needy that you would, like he didn't murder someone because he wanted to murder someone. He murdered someone so he could put the video up online and get famous.
What it seems like.
It does seem like that.
Which is so gross. I mean, like, I guess it's, and it must be an element of most killers, the thought that like everyone will know me or I'll have this power, or I'll become renowned or whatever.
But like most of those people do like what are the killings called when like you're out in public and you kill a bunch of people?
Like a mass murder?
Like they do mass murders to do that, not what he did, which is like so personal and creepy. And then it's almost like forcing other people to watch it.
Well, and also it almost seems like just this lame modern version where it's just like, oh, I'll put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll put my super gross, you know, serious mental problem on YouTube and get a bunch of hits.
And like force other people to have to deal with that, having seen that for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. If you're looking, you're going to find it.
I know.
Like you have to remember if you're on a horrible gore site, then that's what you might look at. And then you're going to have that in your head. Like, don't do it.
As someone who like can't sleep at night, it's so easy to just kind of like click on this thing and click on the next thing. And then suddenly you find yourself at this like place. And then suddenly you see some shit you don't want to see, but you can't look away. It's like, not like you're like fucking typing in like man murders another man. It's like, you just like, I've seen some shit that I didn't realize I didn't want to see until I saw it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's hard to get out of your head, but who are you to, like, other people are looking at it because they want to see it. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That was crazy. We finally did that one.
Finally. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Can I tell you, I forgot about this. I was, we moved in this new place this weekend. And it was the first day we moved in. I was walking down this like the staircase, and this like girl with a really cute dog walked up, and she was this like cool girl, like not cool, you know, she was like someone I would have drinks with, like cool girl. And I could have sworn when we walked by each other, she whispered, "Stay sexy." I am serious. I think she whispered, "Stay sexy."
That's creepy.
Which is so creepy. But I think I'm also really paranoid. No, I know I'm also really paranoid.
Yeah, you're definitely really paranoid.
But it sounded like she said something like that.
I mean, I guess you'll find out.
So I'm going to die. Do you have a positive thing?
That's what I thought you were doing. And then it turned into that. I thought you were doing a positive thing when you started that story.
No, that's not positive.
That's nice.
No, it's not.
I realize now. It was just like a twistaroo at the end.
My real positive thing. So I'm in this new apartment, a new apartment complex, and there's this thing that happened yesterday, and it puts two of my favorite words together as one. And so my positive thing is jacuzzi cat.
Uh-huh.
There's a fucking giant black cat, and Vince and I were in the jacuzzi. This fucking giant black cat strolls over to the side of the jacuzzi, and like I thought I was in fucking Narnia. Like, let me pet him with my wet hand. Like I just was petting him, and then he had a collar on. I looked at the collar. His name was fucking Gus.
While you're sitting
I got in the jacuzzi and was about to cry because how happy I am that I get to be in a jacuzzi. Like, this is my dream. I can't believe this. And then this cat just fucking saunters on up named Gus. Like, that's a fucking fake. And he was like, I think he was an alien. Like, he was kind of like watching the perimeter, but like letting me, like only me, pet him with like like a wet hand.
That's hilarious.
It was like, it was a dream. It was amazing.
That's good news.
Yeah.
About your future jacuzzi experiences.
Jacuzzi cat.
What if it's a different one next time? Annabelle comes up. She's all white.
Oh my God.
With one green eye and one blue eye.
Dude. Steven and I were just talking about how there's a fucking cat at the fucking cat shelter
named Cappuccino,
who's white with one green eye and one fucking blue eye.
Whoa. Named Cappuccino?
No. Yes. But it's still a white cat with a blue eye and a green eye. Fucking Matrix, man. I don't care what my therapist says about detachment fucking issues.
Yeah.
This is the Matrix.
Yo, yeah. You got to tap in. You just got to tap in.
What's yours?
Well, I guess I would say it was going to see the Golden Girls live,
Oh my God.
which I went and did Jamie Lee's podcast. So I was downtown. It was kind of far away, and I bought this ticket. And when I went to buy the ticket for Golden Girls live, you usually can roll up and buy as many tickets as you want. It's like one of those scrolly things, and I could only roll up to one. So I was like, oh, whatever. If I can only have one, I'll have one. So I bought that ticket. So it turns out I bought the last ticket. The guy told me, because he was like, you're not on this list. And he like checked it a ton of times. And then he went on to the website to get their list. And then he watched one girl's name disappear and my name took her place. And he goes, you literally bought the last ticket. I'm like,
Matrix.
hell yes.
Matrix.
So I had to sit in a chair in the aisle. He goes, here, you can sit right here. And so like everyone else is kind of, you know how it is in that room.
Yeah.
It's like raised up. And I was like someone's weird handicapped grandma where I was just in a chair in the aisle, like
In the
I'll
fire
just sit
exit.
here. Yeah, exactly. So the show starts, the lights go down, and they put up the opening screen of the Golden Girls, and then the theme song starts, and everybody starts singing the theme song. No, everyone starts singing the theme song together, and everyone was like laughing and smiling. It was like a very beautiful, like bonding moment in this weird way where it was just really nice. And it was, it's like 80 people or something.
Please bring me next time. I would love to go.
Yeah, we should totally go. It would be so fun. But it was just like a lovely, first of all, I like a group sing. It's always very like cathartic. But then everyone knows every word to the theme song to the Golden Girls. And like some people were really belting it out.
And it brings you back to like a moment in time. Like I stayed at home. I was a kid and I watched that with my family.
Yeah, totally.
On a Friday night. That's what you did.
That's what was going on with everybody with that whole, it was really lovely.
They have a mug. I follow Jackie Beat on Instagram.
Oh, I bought one of those mugs.
Does it say thank you for being a cunt?
It's all those guys dressed up as the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a cunt.
It's genius.
Is, like, I can't even handle how fucking amazing that is.
Yeah, it's super good. So,
that's a great moment.
So what a great capper. That's our episode. Thanks for listening. Twitter, Facebook,
places,
merch,
Instagram,
feelings.
Here we go.
Buy tickets if you're in a city where it is not sold out. We'd love to see you. Check what those cities are on the Facebook page, and stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Elvis, want a cookie? You want a cookie?
Okay, bye.
Bye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
This may surprise you, but clothes that feel good and look good don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Designs that make you feel as good as you look is what Hill House is known for.
Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress.
Hill House makes fun, versatile fashion that elevates your look. I now own 3 nap dresses. I love them. They're so comfy and cute. Pockets for days.
For days.
Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MFM15.
That's MFM15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com.
Goodbye. While the world watches the stars at the FIFA World Cup, Hyundai has its eyes on the next generation of talent.
The future soccer stars who are already turning heads at age 14.
Because next doesn't wait for an invitation.
And Hyundai doesn't either.
Hyundai has always moved the future within reach.
Hyundai did it by making advanced safety standard on every vehicle.
And by engineering EVs with ultra-fast charging capability.
And Hyundai continues doing it every day because the future isn't some far-off concept. It's already here.
Next starts now.
Hyundai, an official partner of FIFA.
Goodbye.